the heaviest rains in Goa since the southwest monsoon reached Goa on 4th June. Widespread flooding, landslides, trees falling and damage to houses was reported from across the state. The Pato area in Panjim faced severe flooding due to heavy rains. The flood-affected area, known for its development, experienced significant waterlogging. Pernem, on the other hand, saw an increase in water levels as a result of severe rainfall. As the state is under a major red alert, Pernem locals have been shocked by the continual rise in water levels. Sattari, Kero village bridge is overflowing with the community river. Due to heavy rain in several parts of Sattari Taluka, rivers and drains were filled, and there is a risk of flooding if the rain continues. A major landslide at Konem Priol halted the traffic on the highway between Ponda and Panjim on both sides. Huge portions of mud, boulders and trees fell on the highway. The fire brigade officials, police and a JCB machine were on site working to clear the road. As the NH remained blocked, the traffic was being diverted via GEC Farmagudi and Konem Priol internal roads. Opprobrious scenes were witnessed at the Navelim Panchayat on Sunday with personal remarks, leading to heated exchanges and ultimately turning physical between a Gram Sabha member and some Pachas. A tense situation unfolded at the Gram Sabha of the village Panchayat of Navelim on Sunday, marked by confusion and disputes among the members present. However, the Panchayat body has decided to take action against one of its members, Ignelo de Costa, for allegedly disturbing the peaceful conduct of the meeting. The Manohar International Airport at Mopa experienced waterlogging, as water entered the taxi counter due to roof leakage. However, there was no information about the waterlogging at the runway or on the diversion of any flights. The Tillari irrigation canal was overflowing, while water levels in the Kalna river rose, due to which many roads in Chandel, Haspur and Kesavanam were submerged. Due to the incessant rains and gusty winds, around 70 trees reportedly collapsed at Kanswa on Sunday. The fallen trees caused massive destruction by damaging electricity wires, houses, and blocking roads. Fortunately, no casualties were reported. Fire brigade and electricity department personnel were present on site to clear the fallen trees and restore electricity. A huge peepal tree estimated to be more than 100 years old collapsed on the main road at Ribandal on Sunday morning. Fortunately, there were no pedestrians or any vehicles traveling when the tree collapsed. Fire and emergency service immediately reached the site and began clearing the area. A portion of the road caved in and a retaining wall collapsed near Mala District Court at Altinho, Panjim on Sunday. Reports indicate that the left back tire of a car parked on the slope caused the collapse, leading to the entire portion of the road giving way. Panjim Fire and Emergency Services immediately arrived on the scene and closed the road to all vehicular movement. In a surprising incident, several tourists were left stranded at Pali waterfall in Sattari on Sunday due to a rise in the water level of a stream. Around 50 people were rescued by the forest department successfully because of the timely and alert intervention. All the rest of the stranded people have been rescued safely and are being brought back through alternative routes. Reacting to Aeroflot Airlines' decision to relocate its operations to Mopa International Airport, leader of opposition Yuri Alemao criticized the BJP government for allegedly favoring private operators over public sector undertakings. Yuri Alemao, in response to Aeroflot's decision to shift operations from Dabolim to Mopa, has framed it as a potential act of retaliation for electoral defeats in the Lok Sabha. A compound wall of a house collapsed amidst heavy showers at around 7 a.m. on Sunday morning in Vasco. Fortunately, no injuries or loss of life were reported. However, the estimated loss is around 70,000 rupees. Vasco firefighters reached the site and cleared the area. The dilapidated condition of the newly constructed Kurchodem market has left vendors and market-goers frustrated and discontented. Rainwater has accumulated inside the market, remaining untreated and becoming a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Vendors complain of constant mosquito bites and are fed up with the situation. The lack of a drainage system in the fish market has caused floor tiles to pop up, making it difficult for locals to walk around inside the market. The Margao traffic cell commenced a drive to seize and subsequently auction abandoned vehicles that have been creating a nuisance for pedestrians, tourists, and residents and obstructing the free flow of traffic. On a rainy Saturday morning, students from Presentation Convent Higher Secondary School in Fatorda were given an interesting opportunity to connect with nature and agriculture. The school organized an educational field trip that took the students directly to the heart of local farming operations, allowing them to witness and participate in the cultivation process firsthand. Raya Sporting Club defeated Sporting Club of Davolim 5-3 via tiebreaker to enter the semi-finals of the 51st Custodio Memorial Football Tournament. The thrilling match was organized by Raya Sporting Club and played at Raya Panchayat ground on Saturday. Don Bosco Oratory Fatorda defeated St. Anthony SC Asolda 3-2 via the tiebreaker to enter into the semi-finals of the 51st Custodio Memorial Football Tournament. The exciting match was organized by Raya Sporting Club and was played at Raya Panchayat ground on Sunday. Part of Village Panchayat Raya presented the Man of the Match award to awarded the Man of the Match award to Clencio Pinto of Don Bosco Oratory Fatorda.